I'm going to throw this out here, Peter. I think besides Superman, Fantastic Four is the most important comic book property of 2025 that's coming out. It's definitely it's the most important.
Oh, especially from Marvel's standpoint, just not even just MCU Disney, just the brand Marvel. Because if you get this wrong again, that is true. That is a true three strikes you're out, kid. That franchise is basically poison in the box office at that point. I kind of joke, RDJ, the whole we're gonna try to make the multiverse work again. This is the one that truthfully can get it working, especially with what I've been seeing. How Galactus is probably gonna be there, so there could be a very good twist, especially if it's set in the '60s. Make Fantastic Four cool, which is I feel like should be easier said than done, but it has not.
This is the most important one besides Superman. This is the most important one of the year because if it goes well, that's great. And it's like you got to lead into Secret Wars. You got to lead into Doomsday right there. If it doesn't, kind of takes the wind out of your sails a little bit right there in the lead up to that. Because I believe that would be the next film, Doomsday.
If, basically a major player isn't going to be working well, how does that bring down the overall movies of Doomsday and Secret Wars? This is going to be 6-7 years, if my math is correct, between Avengers films. You kind of have to have all parts working perfectly going in my opinion. You can't really be like, okay, we dropped the ball here, but they'll be here next year, so we can repair. It's like, nah, I think you got to get it right on the money there.
With Secret Wars, the most recent version, a lot of Reed Richards and a lot of Dr. Doom in it. So you definitely gotta get those right if that's kind of what you're looking at with this version of Secret Wars.